On the darker fringes of horror and science fiction, there's an artifact that has been a source of intrigue, fascination, and fear for decades. It's a book of unimaginable horror and forbidden knowledge, the Necronomicon. Its creator, the acclaimed author H.P. Lovecraft, first introduced it in his stories, but the Necronomicon has since taken on a life of its own, with a reach that extends far beyond Lovecraft's original tales. Howard Phillips Lovecraft, an American writer known for his tales of horror, science fiction, and especially the subgenre that came to be known as Lovecraftian horror, introduced the Necronomicon in his stories during the early 20th century. Lovecraft's works, particularly his Cthulhu Mythos series, encompass a shared fictional universe based on the theme of cosmic horror of the unknown and the unknowable more than gore or other elements of shock. It's in this universe that the Necronomicon, often referred to as the Book of the Dead, took root. The Necronomicon is described by Lovecraft as a grimoire, or textbook of magic, that contains an account of the old ones, their history, and various means for summoning them. It's portrayed as the most notorious book in the annals of horror literature, a compendium of dark secrets, arcane lore, and cosmic horror. The very knowledge it holds can bring about madness, despair, and a fate far worse than death to those who dare to read it. The fictional author of the Necronomicon, the mad Arab Abdul Alhazred, is said to have observed and documented the powerful beings he encountered. Through strange and unthinkable rites, bizarre ceremonies, and dark incantations, Alhazred chronicled what he learned, resulting in a tome filled with knowledge humanity was not meant to know. The Necronomicon is said to contain a dark mix of astronomy, philosophy, and rituals that can bring about the end of the world. It's a manuscript filled with fear and wonder, with each passage offering a glimpse into the abyss of cosmic horror. Despite its fictional origins, the Necronomicon has had a significant influence on various aspects of popular culture. It has been featured or referenced in a wide range of media, from films and television series to comics and video games. In movies like Sam Raimi's Evil Dead series, the Necronomicon is depicted as an ancient Sumerian text that unleashes an unspeakable evil when its passages are read aloud. Video games like The Alone in the Dark and Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem also incorporate the Necronomicon into their plots, adding an extra layer of terror for players. Even comic books like Marvel's Doctor Strange and series like The Real Ghostbusters have borrowed elements from Lovecraft's work, adding to the book's influence and legacy. Interestingly, the lines between fiction and reality often blur when it comes to the Necronomicon. Despite Lovecraft's own assertions that the book was a product of his imagination, there are many who claim that it's real. Various hoax versions and counterfeits of the Necronomicon have been produced over the years. The most famous of these, the so-called Simon Necronomicon, has sparked considerable debate. Despite being widely dismissed as a hoax, this version has found a place in many bookstores and even some practitioners' occult libraries. While the existence of a real Necronomicon is doubtful, the influence of Lovecraft's creation on modern culture cannot be overstated. The idea of forbidden knowledge, of ancient, unknowable forces lurking just beyond the veil of our reality, has a powerful grip on our collective imagination. The Necronomicon, as a physical manifestation of these concepts, serves as a testament to Lovecraft's genius and his enduring legacy. It embodies humanity's fear of the unknown and our insatiable curiosity, even in the face of potential madness and destruction. Through its numerous appearances and references in popular culture, the Necronomicon has become a symbol of cosmic horror and the dangers of forbidden knowledge. It's more than a mere prop or plot device, it's a character in its own right, a timeless icon of horror that continues to inspire and terrify in equal measure. Despite its fictional origins, the Necronomicon has transcended the boundary between fantasy and reality, firmly embedding itself into the collective psyche of horror enthusiasts around the world. Lovecraft's Necronomicon serves as a chilling reminder of our insignificance in the face of the vast cosmos, of the hidden horrors that may lurk beyond our understanding. It's a testament to the power of the written word and the enduring appeal of the horror genre. Even now, the Necronomicon's ominous legacy continues to grow, shaping our perceptions of horror and challenging us to confront our deepest fears. As we delve deeper into the mystery of the Necronomicon, we find that it is more than a mere book. It is a symbol of the hidden and incomprehensible universe that Lovecraft envisioned. It is a representation of the ancient cosmic horrors that lurk in the abyss, waiting for the chance to return to our world. The nature of the Necronomicon's existence within Lovecraft stories also deserves examination. It is a book that is always sought but rarely found, and even when it is, its contents are often beyond the comprehension of mere mortals. The characters in Lovecraft stories who seek out the Necronomicon often meet tragic ends, driven to madness by the knowledge they uncover. This serves as a stark reminder of Lovecraft's overarching theme, that humanity is not the center of the universe, but merely a tiny, insignificant part of a vast, uncaring cosmos. Despite its pervasive influence and enduring legacy, the Necronomicon is also a testament to Lovecraft's unique writing style. Lovecraft's prose, often characterized by its dense descriptions and antiquated language, lends an air of authenticity to the Necronomicon. The book's enigmatic and fragmentary nature reflects Lovecraft's own writing techniques, where he often leaves much to the reader's imagination, thereby making the horror even more effective. Moreover, Lovecraft's correspondence with his contemporaries, other writers of his time, reveals more about the Necronomicon's conceptualization. Lovecraft encouraged his fellow writers to use the Necronomicon in their own stories, thereby fostering a shared universe of horror. This shared universe, later known as the Cthulhu Mythos, further enhances the Necronomicon's reputation as a book of terrible power and forbidden knowledge. In his letters, Lovecraft describes the Necronomicon as being written in the 8th century by the mad Arab Abdul Alhazred. Alhazred's fate, according to Lovecraft, is a gruesome one. He was devoured in broad daylight by an invisible entity, leaving only a horrific scene behind. This backstory further adds to the mystique and horrors surrounding the Necronomicon. However, in spite of the Necronomicon's infamous reputation, Lovecraft himself insisted that it was a fabrication. He wrote in a letter to Willis Conover, regarding the Necronomicon, "I must confess that this monstrous and abhorred volume is merely a figment of my own imagination. Inventing horrible books is quite a pastime among devotees of the weird, and many of the regular WT, Weird Tales, contributors have such things to their credit or discredit. It rather amuses the different writers to use one another's synthetic demons and imaginary books in their stories, so that Clark Ashton Smith often speaks of my Necronomicon while I refer to his Book of Ibon, and so on." This pooling of resources tends to build up quite a pseudo-convincing background of dark mythology, legendary, and bibliography, though of course none of us has the least wish actually to mislead readers. This playful attitude towards his own creation is a testament to Lovecraft's creativity and his deep understanding of the horror genre. The Necronomicon, with its cryptic passages and terrifying implications, serves as a potent tool for generating a sense of dread and fear, which is the cornerstone of Lovecraftian horror. The Necronomicon's influence extends far beyond Lovecraft's own works. Over the years, the book has become a common element in many works of horror and science fiction, serving as a symbol of forbidden knowledge and cosmic horror. Its presence in popular culture continues to grow, appearing in movies, video games, comics, and more. It is through this widespread influence that the Necronomicon continues to terrify and fascinate. Its existence, real or not, speaks to our deep-seated fears and curiosities about the universe and our place in it. Whether it's a product of Lovecraft's imaginative genius or a genuine tome of cosmic horror, the Necronomicon remains one of the most intriguing and enduring elements of modern horror. In the final analysis, the Necronomicon is much more than a book. It is a testament to the power of storytelling and the enduring appeal of horror. It serves as a reminder that the universe is far more vast and mysterious than we could possibly imagine, and that there are horrors lurking in the shadows, waiting for the chance to emerge. As long as there are those who seek forbidden knowledge, the Necronomicon will continue to hold a place of prominence in the annals of horror, a chilling symbol of the unknown and the unknowable.